The release of a U.S. government report analyzing UFO activity is stirring up more questions than answers. The Department of Defense reviewed more than 140 videos showing odd-shaped objects making unusual patterns of movement. They include what's called unidentified aerial phenomena that seem to defy the capabilities of existing technology. The Pentagon report concluding there were no clear links to alien life. Now, a Wall Street Journal op-ed says those UFOs may be earthly and dangerous, adding that adversaries of the U.S. could be developing technology to disrupt flight systems and that the U.S., too, could be doing the same. And joining us now is the writer of that Wall Street Journal op-ed, legal analyst and investigative reporter, Jeffrey Scott Shapiro. Jeffrey, thank you for coming on the show tonight. How serious is this threat? You mentioned flight systems. What else could be at risk?
Well, I think it is a serious threat because these technologies were designed to possibly confuse our fighter pilots during combat aviation situations, so that if a pilot is flying in the sky and they see possible enemy aircraft, the enemy aircraft could possibly have other images beside them so that our pilots can't actually tell what the real target is. And because this technology appears to be able to show up on different sensors, not only infrared, but radar, it's quite possible that our pilots would not be able to tell which target is the real one, and they may inadvertently fire a heat-seeking Sidewinder missile at what is actually a hologram of an aircraft or a UFO instead of the actual target while it's firing upon us.
Yeah. Is this the 2018 U.S. Navy patent for laser technology that you're talking about?
Correct. There's a patent for the Space and Naval Warfare Systems Center Pacific, where they are using laser plasma technology to project holographic images that would project sort of a type of unidentified flying object in the sky. And as you know, a lot of people, especially military personnel, are seeing these tic-tac shapes or UFOs in the sky. But a lot of times the appearance seems to be grainy. We don't see where they land. We don't see where they take off. And so if there was actually a laser image projecting a hologram, that could not only explain those factors, it could also explain the fact that a lot of these images seem to be able to move in a very erratic fashion that defy our laws of physics.
We hear a lot about UFOs in the media, but we don't hear a lot about this laser technology that you're talking about and that you write about. Why do you think that is?
That's an excellent question. I think that the media obviously loves a panic. They love great stories. This is an exciting story that everyone's always waited for answers on. But I also think that the media is sometimes politically tilted. We see that with climate change. We've seen it with the pandemic. And a possible extraterrestrial incursion of any kind is precisely the kind of panic that the media likes to generate headlines from. And it could also generate political responses, such as creating more global protocols. Okay, so for whatever reason, I think this technology is probably very complicated. It's hard for people to understand, and it's harder to explain in a simple headline. So I have to say that I'm disappointed, for one, that the media has not explored all avenues of this, because when I see journalists sort of shake their heads and say, well, what else could it possibly be? This is a possible answer of what some UAP could be. So when Senator Marco Rubio says we have to have an honest and intelligent discussion about this, I agree. But I think that an honest and intelligent discussion includes everything, and that means complicated weaponry as well.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate your op-ed that you put in the Wall Street Journal. It's UFOs may be earthly and dangerous, and we would direct all of our viewers to go ahead and read that. Jeffrey Scott Shapiro, it's great to have you with us. Thank you.
Thank you.